Come to social science class 10th. This is our first chapter history, the rise of nationalism in Europe. Student, we are going to discuss our next topic, the age of revolution 1830 to 1848. So student, let us start. A new conservative regime tried to consolidate their power. Liberalism and nationalism came to be increasingly associated with the in many regions of Europe, such as Italian and German state provinces of Ottoman Empire, Ireland and Poland. So students, conservative regime consolidate their power, but those who were the liberals and nationalists, they were increasingly gathering their support from many parts of the geography, like Italian, German states, and provinces of Ottoman Empire, Ireland, and Poland. These revolutionaries led revolutions, and these revolutions were led by the liberal nationalists belonging to the educated middle class, who were professors, school teachers, clerks, members of commercial middle class. These were included in the revolution. Those revolution which took the name of liberal nationalist revolutions. The first upheaval took place in France. Again in France in 1830s, the first upheaval took place. Upheaval means the tension took place. Bourbon dynasty king who had been restored to power after Napoleon, the conservative regime took place in France after 1815, and the king Louis Philippe was made head. Now, these conservatives are overthrown by the liberal revolutionaries who install a constitutional monarchy with Louis Philippe as their head. He was a nominal head now. Once Metternich remarked that when France sneezes, the rest of the Europe catches cold. Means whenever something happen in France, its impact can be seen on whole Europe. So this happened this time also. The July Revolution sparked up uprising in Brussels, which led to Belgium breaking away from United Kingdom of Netherlands, and somewhere in Greece, because Greece was the part of Ottoman Empire, which was a Muslim empire, and during 15th century, and Greece belonged to the ancient culture of Europe. The struggle, the growth of revolutionary nationalists in Europe sparked of a struggle for independence amongst the Greeks, which began in 1821. People of Europe and the Greek, they started realizing that their culture has been ruled by some other culture, like they were ruled by Muslims. The nationalists of Greece so got support from Greeks living in the exile, and also from many Western European countries who had sympathy for ancient Greek culture because they wanted to liberate Greece from Muslim empire. Poets, artists lauded Greece as the cradle of European civilization because they considered Greece as their starting of their civilization, and they did not wanted to ruled by they did not wanted it to ruled by Muslim empire. The English poet Lord Byron organized funds and later went to fight in the war, where he died of fever in 1824. Finally, the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832 recognized Greece as an independent nation. So in this manner Greek became independent. Now romantic imagination and national feeling. What is romantic imagination? When culture played important role in creating ideas of nation, art and poetry, stories and music help to express the shape of national feeling. This is called romantic imagination. In this, people do not think about logics and reasons. Romanticism, a culture movement which sought to develop particular form of nationalist sentiment. Poets, artists, they didn't believe in reasons and science, glorification of reason and science, and they stressed on culture. So, emotions, intuitions, and mystical feelings. Their effort was to create a sense of shared collective heritage and common culture past as the basis of nation. They wanted to create a commonness in the people. Other romantics, such as German philosopher Johann Gottfried Herder, claimed that German culture was to be discovered among the common people. Das Volk. Through the song, he started to organize German people. He addressed them as Das Volk. It was through folk songs, folk poetry, folk dance that true spirit of nation was popularized. So collecting and recognizing these form of folk culture was essential for to the project of nation building. So they started collecting these stories from different parts of the country. Emphasis was given to the vernacular languages. Collection of local folklore was not just a recovery of ancient culture but to carry the modern nationalist message to large audience who were mostly illiterate. People wanted to know about their old heroes. They illustrate those hero stories in the stories and make them hear in louder, speaking louder whenever they were sitting in the tea shops or whenever they were having a opera. These stories were told to the illiterate people, especially in case of Poland was a small country, had been partitioned at the end of the 18th century by the great powers Russia, Prussia, and Austria. Now Poland was not existed as a independent territory, but the national feeling was kept alive through music and language. Karol Kruszinski was the person who celebrate national struggle as through his operas, music, folk dance like Polonaise and Mazurka. Through these activities, he make alive his culture. On the other hand, language also played important role. Polish language was banned to use after Russian occupation. In schools, Russian language was used, imposed, you can say. In 1813, some armed forces of Poland against Russia rebelled, but they couldn't succeed. These forces were crushed brutally. But the people of Poland they didn't stay in rest. Poland began to use language as a weapon of national resistance. As the language was used for church gathering and the all religious instruction, but it was banned by the Russian forces. But the bishops used these languages. Priest and bishop used this language. They were put in jail and sent to Siberia by Russian authorities because they were not using Russian language. As a punishment, they were sent to Siberia and jails. Refusal to preach in Russian, they were imprisoned. The use of Polish came to be seen as the symbol of struggle against Russian dominance. So in this manner, they started revolt. So students, you can see in this manner, language play an important role. On the context of Poland, you can explain the romantic idea, a powerful weapon. Thank you. We will discuss the next topic in next video.